I want to, if I can, jump to Saturday. It's an important day for you as a senior. It's an important day for this team as well. When you look at what you guys have to do on Saturday and the preparations this week, what is the biggest key for this team to advance as a whole?
We definitely have the talent to do it. I've told my team time and time again, it's all going to be based upon our mind frame and our mental game. If we go in there confident, showing everyone, what we've done all year and we can pull it off, we'll definitely get out. But if we all go in and we sometimes have a tendency to let the pressure get to us and freak out. And, if we can handle the pressure, we'll definitely do it because we have the talent to do so.
Or as you look back in the season, is this a year that did it turn out to be pretty much the way it should have been up to this point because you've won so many invitationals this year and you guys have really played well?
Yeah, I think this year's turned out how I expected, even a little better, coming in. I'm pretty happy with what I've been averaging as well as everyone else on the team. And, we've been ranked pretty much the whole time as well. And that's not something that I really thought was possible. But after our first couple of invites, we kind of got that momentum and we were like, hey, we can do this. We've got this. So now we've kind of have those expectations set for ourselves. And, we're fully capable of playing on the same field that all those big schools can.
That's kind of something I'm glad you're addressing is because I don't know, do you guys think you get the respect that you deserve because you've had a great year and you've been in the rankings, yes, but it never seems like they put you up very high. Do you have something to prove on Saturday?
Yeah, exactly. I feel like I've spent my entire season trying to prove a point because I think girls golf is often overlooked a lot. And, in this area, I think we've really been one of the highlights around here in Richmond. And I know one of the things that pushes us is we want that recognition and we want everyone to know what we've been working towards. And, making it to state is just going to be the final way to prove that, we've put in the work and we're just as good as we think we are.
Let's talk about the course. Coach said the one thing that concerns him the most is the greens are smaller, and I know you guys have been working on that here today when you get on the green and such, but approaching the green is also another thing. Talk about that. How much does that play from a mental standpoint, knowing that you don't have a wide area like you have here at the Elks to get on the green?
Yeah, this whole season we've just emphasized getting up and down, up and down, up and down because that's the key to playing well at Edgewood. If you can maybe not be hitting the ball well, but if you can get up and down every time, you're going to score well there. So we've focused the majority of our practices on chipping and putting because of that. So I think we're well prepared for it. But if we just carry over what we've been practicing Saturday, we'll be good.
You mentioned putting, and I know that I want to address it because I know you guys have been working on that hard again here today. Are you concerned that maybe the putting isn't where it needs to be to get you to the next round and get you out of regionals?
Yeah, putting is definitely, I think, the biggest weakness for our team. I know it definitely is for myself. I'll go out there and I'll post some really good scores, but I'll be like, hey, there are 2 or 3 putts there that I shouldn't have missed. This 77 really could have been a 74 today. But I think that's why we're spending this past week so much just putting continually because once we have the confidence that we can make those putts, that's what's going to, make all the difference.
When you take me to Saturday for a moment, you guys are ready to tee off for the first time. What goes through your mind, and how do you clear your mind to make sure that your single focus is on just the game itself and nothing else? What do you try to do?
Yeah, definitely it takes a couple hours to mentally prepare before you go out there. So when we're on the bus rides over, we'll listen to music, whatever it needs to be. We kind of all have our own personal routines to get prepared. But once we're out there, the first thing we do is we go to the putting green and we make those 3, 4, 5 footers in a row over and over just to get that confidence of, hearing the ball drop into the hole. And, once you hear that, you're ready to transfer that over onto the golf course. And, before we go out, we always have a little pep talk and get kind of pumped up and wish each other good luck, and we just recite like positive things over and over and remind ourselves that we can do it. And I think if we do that all again on Saturday, just like we've been doing all season, it should work out well.
My last thing for you is, as a senior, and listen, I hope it's not your last rodeo here. I hope you get a chance to go to state and do what you do and do best. What goes through your mind as a senior? Does it add any more pressure knowing that this could be the final round, or do you put any more on yourself, or is that something, again, you just try not to think about?
Yeah, I just had a long talk with my dad about this. These past couple of days I've been kind of feeling the pressure getting to me, and but especially because I'm a senior, so I want to kind of go out with a bang. And I know that this team is kind of maybe the last shot the girls golf has for a while to make it to state. So, I feel like I kind of have the weight of the team on my shoulders, but then again, I have to tell myself, it's just me and the course on Saturday. So I know I'm fully capable of going out there and posting a good score. Every time I've played there, I've played really well. So if I continue that trend, which I know I'm capable of doing, I should be good to go.
I said last thing, but I guess if I can, one more, and that is, what advice do you offer the younger players? I would imagine they're probably very nervous too. What do you tell them?
Yeah, when you go out there, you just have to be 100% confident. When you go over that ball, you have to be thinking, this is going to go on the green, this is going to go on the hole. If you have one doubt in the back of your mind, it's not going to turn out well, most likely. So, it's 90% mental when you're out there. So you just have to be strong and continue and push on. And, if you have a bad hole, bounce back, go make a birdie after that, and you'll be golden.